Okay, only thing updated was my wage and income, and now my as update says June the 17th. That's good to know, Mika, and that's the same thing that Miss Sugar had. The as update is June the 17th, that they gotta finish processing. They have to finish processing your return by June the 17th. If they do not, next time it updates, if they do not finish processing by June the 17th, then they will put another due date on your as update on your tax transcript, or else that June 17th, just like I told Miss Sugar, could be your due date. But that doesn't guarantee you that that's your due date, but it could possibly be, if you get what I'm saying. Good to know. IRS CPO 5 members' tax returns are sitting on someone's desk. They got moved to the bottom to process those without errors. Right. That's what I shared on the last video. Somebody come in and talk about, why is my tax return sitting on somebody's desk? Somebody had come in on one of my videos and said that reason why is when you get in review, when you get in the audit, when you did into the error department, what people call it, they're gonna move it to the side and they're gonna get the people without the errors and they're gonna complete theirs first. Okay, that's what they do. And that's why some people who file later in the tax season, like some people file late, like March and April, you who have filed January, March, and you February and March, and you still have no update. Well, some people could come along in March and April and they filed and get their refund in like a week, and some people be mad. You're welcome. Right. They're moving it. They're gonna move it. That's what they call it. They said it. They don't have an error department. That what a lot of people, the IRS, be telling people, the IRS, they just talking about he's moved to the error department, where basically it's moved to a department that needs correction, and it's gonna take a while. Yep, it's gonna take a while. Some of you, again, I have to go over this, and especially for those of you who may be new to me on this channel, some of you may have errors regarding your tax return, far as accounting numbers. Some people had accounting wrong account numbers on there, and then the bank rejects your tax return, and then it got to go back to the IRS. If that happens to you, you have to contact the IRS. And the IRS give a lot on the site what can happen regarding it, you guys. IRS tax refund delays. And I tried to make sure I screen share all of this to let everybody know. But sometimes I don't be successful at it. And it freezes and I have to go out for a minute. But it's basically the same as last tax season. They tell you what is wrong with your return and what's going on with it. And I'll be sharing it, even though this got 2023. Let me see. I'm going to attempt to screen share, you guys. I'm going to attempt to screen share. So if I go out, I'm just warning you. If I go out, and I might have to come back in. Y'all have to wait and see a frozen screen or my screen go purple and you don't see me on there. Are they mailing? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they have been doing that. Some people been telling me in the comments that they're being mailed checks instead of direct deposit. Yep. Some people saying they're getting it. Even when they have direct deposit. Yes, it's been happening, Mika. And it takes a little longer when they mail the checks, you guys. You know, 5 to 10 business days or 5 to 7 business days, however they'll tell you. But yeah, it's been happening. Okay, let me try to screen share, attempt to, you guys. If I freeze, you know the reason why. Sometimes the IRS look like it don't want me to screen share their site, and I get it. It's a government website. But I be wanting y'all to know what's be going on, what I'm talking about, so you can see it for yourself and maybe screenshot it. Okay, if you enlarge on there, you should see filed a tax return in 2022, but you guys, it's the same. It says for returns received in the current year, we process individual tax returns for which returns are due first. So if you do a refund, for those of you who owe, they're going to process the one to do a refund first. And there's a lot of people still waiting. So those of you who owe, it's going to be a while for you get see one bar. That's the reason why, if you owe and you already paid. Tax returns reflecting tax owed are processed last, but if a payment is mailed with the tax return, you ain't got to worry. The payment is separated upon receipt and deposited to ensure that you did pay, okay, and it's credited to your account. We continue to process tax returns that need to be manually reviewed due to errors in the order received. Somebody asked me, yes, it's in the order received. Now, if you have an error on your, or they put you in review, or they're auditing it, they're going to move you. So even though they go by order, they're going to move you out the way until yours is corrected and being fixed and move on to somebody else's, okay? As the return is processed, whether it was filed electronically or on paper, it may be delayed due to, and let me enlarge this. See, I enlarge the screen for some of you to see. Okay, let me see how it's looking on there. See, can y'all see it? I enlarged it because I wanted you to see. Mistakes, you know, and some of you have mistakes, and somebody did comment last week and told me that they waited, and I'm not suggesting you guys, I'm just sharing what somebody else did. I do not recommend this, just noting this, just letting you know. Somebody come in and said they had mistakes and they had been waiting since January and they amended their return. I do not recommend you amending your tax return, and the IRS tell you that, but some people said that they did and they ended up getting their refund. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do that. If you do that, it's by your own choice. I did not tell you to do that. But somebody commented and told me that they did that and got theirs, and their son also had did that and got theirs. So I'm letting you know that. But the IRS recommends you, if you have a mistake, not to amend those tax returns because it takes up to 20 weeks for amended tax returns. And some people have been waiting for a year. I think Lisa Lambert, she come on here and said, hey, beautiful. She's been waiting on her amended tax return from 2022. So it can take a while, you guys. So it could be delayed due to mistakes. Also, it's missing information on your tax return. Suspicious activity referred by banks, you guys. And that's what I was telling you guys. And y'all talking about why I keep talking about the banks. That's why sometimes they issue you a check out like they did Kimberly and other people. Sometimes it be suspicious activity and they'll do that. Or sometimes they'll kick it back to the IRS. If they send it to your bank, they'll send it back to the IRS. And then the IRS will mail you a check. They'll do it that way too. And they tell you, if we can fix it without contacting you, we will. If we need more information or need you to verify you sent the tax return, we'll send you a letter. The resolution of these issues could take more than 120 days, depending on how quickly and accurately you respond and how quickly we can complete processing your return. So that's why some of you are getting 60-day letter and 60-day letters, which is a 120 days, because some of you who did receive a letter, and they might not, the CPO5, you don't have to do nothing on your part. You just have those CP letters. You don't have to do nothing. The IRS is going to correct it, but it still could take them up to 120 days, whether you respond or you don't have to respond. Okay, you guys. But if they telling you to respond to the tax return, you need to do so. It says that where's my refund tool, and our phone representatives may not be able to provide you with a specific refund date. Taxpayers are encouraged to check tax season refund frequently asked questions. That is on the website on irs.gov as well to help you guys, okay? What you should do, because so many people come in and say, Miss Likely, what should I do? Hold on, did I scroll down past that? In most instances, no further action is needed. We'll contact you by mail if we need more information or if we made a change to your return. Some of you who are seeing the reduced, sometimes they adjust your refund amount. And when they do that, they'll mail you the information or they'll let you know why your refund is reduced. Okay. You might have a tax offset or you may have had an error that made your refund supposed to have been less than what you thought. Okay. If you filed electronically and received an acknowledgement, you don't need to take any further action other than promptly responding to any request for information. Okay, those of you who contact me and said, well, I filed by paper and I don't see anything, no bars, no nothing on where is my refund. Okay, it's telling you if you sent that refund or mailed it off and it's been more than so many months, and it doesn't indicate that the IRS received it, you contact the agent, they said they ain't got it, you don't see it on Where's My Refund after so many months, then it said you may have to file electronically. And it's telling you this on IRS.gov. This is the official IRS.gov site, and I'm telling you guys on this. Make sure it includes your original signature and includes all your documents submitted with the original return. Also, it's telling you about the 941. Let me scroll down. Okay. Amended returns, they don't have any info. They usually have about the amended returns, but I'm gonna have to get back with y'all on it, you guys. But it can take up to 20 weeks with the amended return. And some people have been waiting years for 2022 amended. And if some people amended their tax return within 2024 this year and didn't take no time. So it's different for different people. Okay, yeah. They put them in the mail and they are stating we had to verify. I was like verify. I had a CPO 5 letter and nothing that stated I need to verify. Okay. Wow. So they let you know anything about verifying. You know, some people do see that COP 5 letter and they do verify identity. But just so you got your money. That's good to know though, Kimberly. Welcome back, Hernando County, Florida. Ghostbusters. It's been a while. He said he got his TV. Yay! When did you get your refund, Hernando? When did you get your refund? Kimberly said she had to double check her address. I don't blame you on that one. What size TV? He said he wanted. Did you set a 7? What size TV? You had told it on one of these live videos the size. He wanted a big TV. You got your big door TV? 80-inch. 80-inch, Kimberly. Congratulations, Hernando. When did you get your money? Did I play the music for you already? Did I play the music for you already, Hernando? Let's see. Oh, you bought you a house. Well, congratulations, Kimberly. New home owner. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Kimberly. Congratulations. Last week, did I play your music or you already gone? You just glad to get one. Let me go ahead and play this for you too then. Let me see. Sometimes I move comments. I can't get them back right away. So let me see. Can I?